I'm here with head track and field coach Mike Frucci. And Mike, this weekend you head out to the Summit League Championships in Macomb, Illinois. Talk about your expectations for the championships.
We're really excited about the championships. They're not as far away this year, so our kids, I think, will be a little less tired from the journey. They're really looking forward to the good weather. Weather's really changed here in the last few weeks, and I think they're ready to hit some great times. So we're excited.
Now, you've had a number of record-breaking performances, quite a few from Brittany Beard and Kiana Cottrell in particular. Just talk about just those two and what they bring to the team, especially at such a young age.
Yeah, just great athleticism. Kiana is a wonderful athlete and is very determined and just gets after it and never seems to always overperforms. So she gets after it, and Brittany the same way. They're young athletes, but boy, they get after it. They're competitive. They are focused, and they don't need a lot of coaching up for certainly. So they're just great kids for us and lead by example.
Now, every one of the student athletes is peaking for this weekend, but do you have any student athletes that you have your eye on that are really going to have a breakout performance this weekend?
I think any of them could. We saw some good performances at Purdue in the last meet out from our sprint jump group, and I think Kylie Morano, I think, had a great meet, and so I can see her, continuing on and having a good chance to maybe place in high jump, and also really help us in the relays. Her times are coming down, so I'm excited for her. She would be one that I would mention, yeah.
And then finally, it's a good and bad thing. It's kind of a double-edged sword. The Summit League is a very strong track conference, not only for mid-major runners, but for really all Division I. It's a really tough conference. What does that mean to the student athletes to be able to compete at such a high-level meet as this?
Well, it's a challenge. Every year we've been in the conference, it seems to get harder and harder and harder and harder, to the point now where the top girls in our conference, they would have an equal opportunity to win a major conference title, as well as the mid-major conference that we're in. So just extremely, extremely competitive. But the flip side of that is you're running against some of the very best kids in the country, and if that challenge doesn't get you a little revved up, I don't know what would. So I think for them, it's they're looking at it as a challenge that they want. So I'm looking forward to this week. But it is good to run against great people.
Great, thanks, Coach. And to follow along with all of the track and field action, follow along on Twitter at IPFW Athletics or on GoMastodons.com.